Turning up the volume way too loud on the headphones. So much that the World Health Organization is launching a new campaign with guidelines on noise. Get this, more than 12% of kids and teens now suffer permanent hearing damage from excessive noise. That's more than 5 million kids right now. And 17% of adults have hearing problems because of noise.
Cheers! Holly! Go, Holly, go!
From Florida Hospital. Good to see you, Doctor. Appreciate you being here today. Orlando, thank you, Orlando. Let's talk about this because I have hearing loss. A lot of people know that. Are you hearing it more and more as our generation gets older? We've been listening to loud music for so long?
Yes, we're seeing more and more. In fact, 1 in 6 baby boomers now has hearing loss.
1 in 6?
Yes,
Oh,
1 in
no.
6.
Wow.
No, that was
During all
wrong.
those years.
Most likely.
Uh-oh.
And the problem is we're turning it up now for our kids, way too loud in the ears. And we're going to play a few sounds here, and you tell us what we're hearing. So we have, first of all, take a listen to this.
And that was and that was the average level that the World Health Organization found that most of us are listening to our music with our earbuds or our headphones and our personal audio devices.
Okay, we all know when you have the hair dryer going, when you're drying your hair, you can't hear anything else.
Correct.
So that's what we're hearing most of the time.
Yes, and one of the big
Dr.
differences
Holly! Love it.
hear the hair dryer for about
She's
5
gonna be
to 10
famous
minutes,
now.
whereas most of us are using our headphones for at least an hour or more every day.
Wow. And thus the problems down the road.
Exactly.
Okay, next up, this is something, let's listen to this one here, we'll explain. All right, that was a microwave, the ding. What's important about that sound?
Well, the ding represents a sound that's at about an 85 decibel level. That's a safe listening level. You can listen at that level all day long with your headphones on or your earbuds in, and you won't put yourself at risk for significant permanent hearing damage.
Okay, so again, when you hear that at home, know that that's a safe level. That's about where you should be.
Right, and that's also about the same as a city street or kind of a little bit of a...
Help you out. Take a listen to this.
Hey, that's my Maserati.
There. We all know this can cause a problem, right?
Absolutely. That represents 100 dB, which is about the maximum. Some headphones and personal audio devices actually go louder than that. But at that maximum level, you should not be listening to your music for more than 5 minutes a day. And you should turn it down. Now, I'm not going to say you can never listen at a loud level, but you just have to know that you need to be turning it down when you're if you're listening to max all day long. That is too loud.
You know what I find, though, is most people don't have any idea they have hearing loss. What are some of the signs or symptoms that you realize, hey, I better go see a doctor about this?
Well, one of them is you might start to get ringing in your ears, especially if you've been exposed to loud noises. If you come out of a concert or a music venue or even a loud area.
Just show the pretty lady again. Come on.
That means you may be starting to cause damage to your ears. And another sign is that you start to ask people to repeat, or maybe you turn up the television.
So all of our kids are deaf, really, is what you're saying, right? Mom, Dad, I didn't hear you. You get that a lot.
I get that a lot. Yes, I get that a lot.
All right, so bottom line, what should people take away from this when it comes to what we're doing with our ears?
Well, first of all, turn down the volume. That's the first thing. You can listen at louder levels. If you limit the time. One of the good rules of thumb is 80% volume for 90 minutes or less is probably an okay for most people. And other people, for 50% or less, you should be able to use that all day long.
And some of those earbuds have limiters on them. Do you trust those? Do you trust those?
Well, we are at Orlando Health and at the audiology department, and that's where we would
do the testing from there. All right.
Yes.
Doesn't hurt to go through the test. Dr. I'm good to see you. Appreciate you being here.
Thank you.
Talk to you soon. All right, let's send it over to Jim.